Welcome to our mission and ministry of Sylvester, the number one host creator, great mighty one, the great heaven mansion, empire mansions, and almost every art and here and there. The most beauty. We carry our flight on street and having many cameras on every corner, showing the great colors, the true most powerful hue. The best of the very broadcast comes with thing the Lord ever created that also hope to see happen that we also bring to the shore as watch carefully. Guidance and courage, everything have been right, command and under the authority of the heavens over the roof and the one rule over the heavens and every other kingdom under the heavens. That's a real authority for the tell he art. Now we're going to take a moment to talking about wow, what lyrical point is it to make? Come away. We make sure that every single thing we put out there in the building, right here, like you want to say that what it's happening? Yeah, it's happening in a special place where we got a carpet like the green field, that place where we make a kick and roll play ball, and that's it. So when you see any outfit out there is an art. So you really not have to, comment when you have the knowledge, let knowledge lead. When you have the spirit, let the spirit quicken. So when you know on the field of play the kind of dressing we put on at the art and studios and almost everything in the farm and whatever, it just really have to be like, what it fits for the occasion. Like seeing one of it is a whole new building and you only have to have the most beauty, outdoor, and you know that the best woman, the best angel will be one operating in this place. Like, who are we outdoor? The real one. The one who made it possible that we see the heavens on earth. We see the true light and the Lord himself living in the flesh. We can only trust that indeed. This coming, which was just once, it was just a one-time coming. And once we were birthed, we made it. I was shown that. And when there will be New Year, I've always been the New Year, but the times hadn't really allowed us to get into a certain level. But this time around that we proved that beyond benefits and every doubt, we are proving beyond every benefit and every doubt. I will show the world to be the real work. The work itself, the crew, is the main thing. So that when they deny us of any paper, we tell you what we rather need before the thing talks. Now, if I create a job, if I create wealth, there we got many also getting jobs out there because that's an angel. So angel of the palms, angel with the palms, showing that I got a hand to work, I got food to play the kick and ball, I got many things we can do. With a lot of jobs in what? The art. Because the Lord himself that we call heart. That heart is the Lord. So that when you see the heart, then you call it he art. So he art. So that the artists are called also by his name. That's why you see almost everything working. The artists, lyrically, situationally, they got it. They got it because they seen the situation of the Lord himself. And anyone is concerned, like, yo. You see, when I turn and twist this most beautiful, just watch carefully. What did you find there? There are many numbers, many codes written in this. And you can just watch and you have to say that, yes, I see a number. I see this. I see that. I see one on one. I see pillar on pillar. I see heaven on the level. I see many. I see the zeros. I see the 1. I see the 91. I see many numbers. What do you also see? Many things. If I twist and turn what the Lord is going to outdoor, just look at that. It's the most beautiful of the nation. That you want to say, you want to see your vision created live before you. That we want to say that what is your tongue? What tongue do you speak? What tongue do you recognize? That you have to compose the flesh to the Lord. So that when the Lord is happy about you, there's nothing else that can judge you. There's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Every wonderful word has to manifest something. Now, you don't manifest someone else other than you as you got also birth. Now, your true birth is what make it count. That if you have your purpose fulfilled, you have to have first what? Yourself in the obey. So the obey, like we put a special fault right there. That is obey. Until we make a move, until we move it out of that place, it remains there. Obey. A house, a home, an empire nobody's ever seen before in the world is what we are seeing right here. Because it's one out of trillions in the heavens that we're putting on earth. And we're going to extension higher than this. So we're just hoping that what we see with colors get healed. Because look inside there. When you are outside here and you watch closely, I don't think the color cannot attract you. This is why you want to set desires. So to leading, don't be late. You can be late. Look, when things seem to be late, you're going to find yourself doing the impossible. That's why you have to have the spirit and courage of life, and then you carry yourself through. Don't rely so much over somebody. If not, you will turn up what? Doing the doings of somebody else, leaving your portion, which would be the what? The art. To leave your side and portion out and feed someone's own, you have to know the time to turn back or to return, because yours is most important. As your best service was required, you gave. So after giving, you need to also come prove your own section as it is right on the line. So we cannot say that the Lord know not what he is to do, where he has called somebody, the Aquarian, the great prince, the prince of the hills, the prince of the light. And we show you the Sunday, the January, the New Year is one person. Like, it's just one return. It won't be when we read any book or like a Bible, the Bible is given as a portion, whereas we were not born for the portion. Or if the Lord should give us a giving, like a tangible letter, and that we're supposed to develop it. Now, failure to developing it will lead to what? Many things. So don't forget that. Come out there seriously looking up and looking up to what he, the Lord, said, let's do. Let's make sure and roll it on. Let's stick with the rule, because the rule is what you want to have as deed. So this is the real wealth itself. Every twist and turns of this room or house or mansion is actually empire mansions. So it's heaven on the level. That's what we're saying. That you couldn't say that. There's no side of these that you want to say is something you cannot adore. You really need to adore it. You really need to adore it, because you have almost everything you need to have about this. So as you are in the party, what is the party? There's a party and the icing on the cake, like everything. There's snowy and every part of it. You just wish to have that. So to have this, the art, the music pays, the true working, so that this time around won't be using the word truth, but that will look for what the angel guide. As I see here, nobody gave it money except for my own relationship that somebody, because let's say that since I woke up today, like this same hour, I've been working continuously till daybreak, and that I have to say what I've been doing several hours teaching and lecturing, so that at the end of the day, we are seeing what I'm talking about and teaching with what that I also develop, draw, and you see the finished product and not just thing like the music. You know, the music hold lines and bars. Somebody if you want to go there. So this is actually, if you're an artist, an angel, you don't really need to come and show the people with the disobedience and obedience, having the in it. It's just one of those to say, I'm so inspired and desperately want to have that. You cannot have anybody teach you in the school, in the church, and have what you're seeing on the screen. Because at this moment, we just want to say, be on the training that comes from the action and most powerful holy angels. So this is a virgin. So when a virgin outdoors something, you have to look at it, yes, if not for a virgin. But the fact that being a virgin doesn't mean I don't know about a woman or that. Yes, I want to tell you that. Because whatever I talk about, that's myself who knows better those things. But that I will take you through the path that make it and not the path that defile it. So the part that makes it is what you are seeing before you on the screen. That I can come to you live and present to you if there is something really I have. Like if you want to go meet a place or meet at one point, what are you offering? What are you giving up? What are you showcasing? The things you have to, because the Lord says that for they that truly have loved his name, their works won't fail. So these are some of the things that should there be anybody that was deniers of paper, note, then I'll put a currency on the building. Because the building holds many numbers and code. You can see that, right? Yes. Many code and numbers. That if we get just look, number here. Like there's a number writing. Like from here, and you are seeing another number here. And you are seeing here number here. You are seeing multiple things. What kind of building? Yes, you watch carefully. You are seeing so much that if you should compare with any other, you want us to go in, going like this is something you really need to pay. You pay what to earn L. So that's how come we created what this channel. So this channel is just out there like that. That's why you see everything like the organization set up. It's so much. Wow, that you don't need the whole world like you need a whole maybe somebody think National Theater or the stadium. No, we really have what calls for this brilliance. You know, seeing one person who's seeing everything. World was just created because of my creating, and I'm sure you. I you must keep somebody very special like this. So that I'll tell you where it ends. We begin again. So if you will become that light and then spirit living, the Lord can call you any part of the world, the life you live, you appear in that part of the world, wherever it is again that exists. Okay, let's have what we're gonna show. I want us to take a look at some other designs. These designs, let's see how we're gonna do that. Actually, we have a lot. It's on the channel of let's see. I didn't want to move this because you know that it's showing light. The light is very high. So let's get something through. Let's see what we can do about it. So whilst we are on live, we also really need to have other things showing. Let's get. So I'm taking you through many dimensions, many windows. What do we want to see? Let's say I'm this very person. Almost everything that I keep up or show you right here is what? The Lord's doing. That's myself. Who travel around the globe, travel around the continent. I want to know the same place. That really like live over there. I'll be traveling with the channel and the video, the heaven at turn, everything showing the here out, the heaven. That if you need to know what really made the world, I present to you the world because I create a world. We make it rain, we for the cloud. You watch out there, and the only beauty, Lord, which is the light, that light make known to you what is hidden. So that which the Lord hid after creation, He needed someone who understand His ways and adore it. So if the Lord wished to have His creation in flesh form or tangibly or things you can say, in your own eye that cannot see probably through the spirit realm, you are seeing it created live before you. Because those things you wish to see, Lord, what's my vision? Lord, what will you give me a dream? Or Lord, how can you guide us? Come on with practical examples. That those practical is what brings the word philosophy. And the philosophy is what somebody teaches and earn. Somebody designed and earned. That is why you became most renowned artist on your own. And you could design and you are able to use the cell phones to make what somebody even in the multimedia. Because that which you can do alone is beyond the measure of the multimedia, and that the multimedia spends so much money in just trying to look for somebody who can do the best. That is what communication. That is what world want communication. So the world actually looked forward to anybody else that coming up like that shows what beauty. Okay, in that once I mentioned I had to show that design. Let's see. I don't want us to take so much. We have any other thing. Look, all the web how we created this right here. Everything. So if you don't regard in the forest, on the building, very diverse of ways, or you want to see that? What beauty the guy? Look, you're going to see so much. If we really want to present one creator, yeah. You see the beauty person nobody can carry in the world. Yes, to have that is myself, showing myself in most situation and transfiguration and transformation with one flesh, which you want to say is really impossible because you can have that as you want to say, how is it possible? Okay, there's no picture or photo of mine that I can show you that you want to watch and say is the same. No, but everyone of them. So they are showing you different angels, different spirits who are living and moving around you in the word that you say. Let's say you speak or the dialect. They have different spirits that made a beauty. Look at it. So when we show this, look at this. You see that would be many dimensions. And let's get another thing through. Let's see what you got. One person that you want to see the beauty of almost every earth or in heaven. So we've been talking about, yeah, who made it. If I can show you yourself where you are on my channel, then you see both of us having what? No conflict with copyright because it's live while live, showing live. Now, who carry who on what? Because this very channel is a very super powerful channel that is worldwide. Yeah, worldwide and heaven at its own goal. And the angels live with us. Yeah, that's a healing. So the angels are live with us. So they are watching what I'm watching and they are healing. So you can find a healing with just one thing you did to say wise things you did as you try and want to maybe look like this or go that way. And then you have these two words and you scale it. You try to want or go that way. So when you scale it, they generate from heaven to bring you up. It means to urge that are presentable from God's own creation to bring to you what? Life on what? On the Messiah and who followed it. The Sylvester and the Sylvias. And we've been teaching not everyone, but just one kind of character that we say, if they should talk of a character, which is X, or somebody that is what? Holding the account for creation, that's a character. So that's a person they say owner, look for him, that's the soul. So that person is the soul, that person is what makes you happy, or when you see him that they kick you out. But you cannot do that which you kick yourself out. So what do you do? Wisely, you have to listen, obey, you have to obey. The carry around you with beauty. You have to search for him where he is. And that you start following, let's say what? Just man. Because the works that I do here is alone. That did everything. So let me take you through what? The sickle, and then what we show you in the fiber leaves, what we use them for. Like many things. We just got it. This also myself, but in Nkonya right there. So this is in Nkonya that we did it. So who did it? Myself in the single flesh like this form, and then the super energies that did it. You see how intelligent we can myself the renowned superpower that is and proving that we make it rain. We cover the clouds of the universe with clouds of lords and greatest virgin. So these are virgins. So when the virgin is leading the path, you have to see everything with the virgin as the virgin's light. Indeed, is light. Because now, even if you wear anything dark now, that thing light up. Let's look for one thing. Let's say how it will feed that person who wait. Why do we need this time? Because I've been born at the time midnight. So I've been born 11 hours like this. So what's the time? The time really showing that if you should have anybody else, let me tell you what we do. So much we want to compare one thing to the other. So it's my simple looking face that you want to say is like toffee you want to lick. It's like what? Shiny one. So of course, when you say a word shiny, you need to have that word make known to you so that you can bear witness to it. So the witnesses for saying I sword means you sword that the purpose of the sword like cutting through this. When we want to say authority, can you hold this work or function even with a very blunt side, that hardness? That is the most thing to from this earn and finish on this side. That show you the nip tree. So this cassia which we mentioned in today's what guidance that we have received, which have made the world look for red beast of the Lord. That means to have the knowledge of the Lord and the spirit in the beast. That when you come out as an angel, they will manifest what? Nobody else's name. They will also make known to you what? Your real self. If you are intelligent, they will show intelligent. So whatever character you put on, that's what the animal or any creature of your neighbor is also going to put on. Like if you have that energy wise giving. So that anybody that goes opposite what you are, that is an energy you don't need around you. Because for the animal, you know that they may change also to their form, yourself having the mood. So when their form, that's the mood. So you also have the animal form, the mood. But how you control it and how long you tolerate some of these things is how to exercise those authority that you do not despise what? You do not despise what? Authority of the sword. What we have to say about it. I want to look at it. Let me show you. Also, like I have so much that if we should talk about, I don't have to even name them. It is you personally watching and looking around and seeing what or which country can you find this person. Wow. Let's get to this place. So we compare that the beauty. Let's see this. As this word here, let me show you. In the gardens. I don't think you ever somebody that or that the Lord make known to you, somebody for so that you be virtuously you are with the light. So that I can present to you or present you to the world and your best that you have and my best. These are the things that the Lord made us to come and teach or show the world. But not to do things that actually brought, suffering to the flesh. That you could not even heal yourself. So you need to give. You see this? You want to see the face of liberty? Let's go there. Let me just show that if we can find that also on the screen. So I'm just making sure that we have what? In the building. These are all that the Lord told you that such a room not enough to receive. Even beauty. The light. Showing. Look at this. So if you have any of these beauty, it's because I have kept it. And I kept the beauty. You also want that beauty. So that somebody what created in his own likeness, or in his own art. How he tried to what? Keep the rule to be shining, as we can say that. These have nothing like what? Pawns or anything you call. So it's showing you how to, and the from the yourself that will require by the forces that you need pawns or makeup. And makeup will be for healing the face. How that I won't say I don't need it because my face will be in between. Like you said, and you look at the wood. It's by the color. The, and when the place change, look at this place. When it changes, that got to what? Transform. That's how that's it. So in the real art of the Lord, don't let somebody else override on you, as you may have a rule you're keeping or a rule that keep you. But that you rather wish that the Lord says they should do good. So doing good to you shouldn't be that you are often bring about a defilement and then you will be drawn out of the kingdom of that when you and the said man will be wrong. Like the man too is the same. So make sure some of the things that deprive you from reaching certain dimensions, you rather obey and keep on in the trust and hoping that you won't fail, because sometimes you can go to church, you won't say, because except the taxman. So the Bible called that person taxman. So let's say if I just happily come here now, look at what you're going to say. Look at it. You have what? These the resolution, you say that's a lawsuit and the lawsuit. So if I put this on, then I show you the feet and the symbols and for Lord reconcile, and that is a healing. So every single word here is already healing. So if I offer any of this, you have to know what really works well, and then you comply, because that's a complete, and he said it, full armor. So that you won't say that no, this time is changed. This time, no, you have to learn to what? To keep the rule. You see that I change with time and the things that happen daily, so that it fits the situation. So just watch carefully the colors. Who can show you how to wet and war or blend? If you are not the beauty of the heaven, like if you're not the Abby, if you're not the like the video, it's like if you're not the reality, you can't see this thing happen. And you being able to design doesn't mean that you know yourself. But this one, myself doing it, is because I know myself. To this level, when it comes to anything that is in this world, that is what we are seeing as life. So I know myself. I know myself. So that even any other spirit walking myself, I'll tell, please get out. Yeah. So I want to take you through this place session again, so that we're looking at what? Just a little twist and turns for this most beautiful. This is the most beautiful. What do you want to have? And just seen for the first time, of course, for the first time, you have never seen such a world. Because the same place you would like to walk or walk on, probably you've seen it like this. But we tell you, be as it is this. So that these won't say you are hurting it. Do you understand that? Don't say that you love to walk on somebody. Just know how to walk through, or how to walk out of that place. Don't let somebody else kick you out on your path on mission. Because this generation have almost everything you need to get. And not to say when you are saved, you are in heaven. Once you are, let's say, from this angle, look, we're going to see a staircase to the top. Yes. So this, at least if somebody run at you, you have a path to the top. You see that? Just right here. You have a path going around. You may not know where the path or gate is. Once we get to a certain dimension, we go, and then they get to the top. So that you get into the heavens is a rule. And that's a green card showing. So that through this gate, let's find out, maybe I can. Okay. So you see that this special heavenly gate. You want to climb up and walk through. And we tell you, what are you in for? What are you going to do there? What are you going to do there? Just watch carefully. A world like this. Watch carefully. I don't want to show certain things so much about it. Yeah, because you know it's a new. We just created this thing few hours to say ago. Whilst I've been building, I maybe let me show you that one. Whilst I've been building 4 mansions at a go in the same field somewhere, except I go open it. Let me see if I can open that. But what to do it? Let me close this. I will open different one. Yeah, this will show what I'm saying. We have to show different ones, so that it won't be just be like, oh, there's one. Yeah, I know even you can't have enough of this, because it's beyond control, it's beyond choice, it's beyond preference, it's beyond wealth, it's beyond desires, it's beyond prophetic, because we are creating the vision life. Life is the vision. It's beyond maybe your taste. You just want to be. If I take you through Wow, you will love it. Look at the roof. How beautiful it is to just have one of these. Just want to have it. The life that I live, that leads to this generation, is this Heaven University. It is a deacon degree, which is what from heaven that no man have it on earth to give us. So it's not a philosophy. You talk about what heaven and you don't have the degree yourself. That talk about it. They have what? Let's say sub mission to say University of Legon or this, like let's say University. I don't want to mention that name. You call maybe UCC or you call Central University, Valley View, Ashasi, and like those are philosophy from what? A subway to heaven. Like not even to heaven. It's in the like when let's say when we talk about star today, you have learned things of the universe. And that's what they tell you is university. So that the city that comes from universe, they are the cities you are seeing here right now. So these are the reason for the name Empire Mansions Heaven Level. So that is it. So this is what we want to say. If you had known that, you would have given your best time, Lord. It takes so much time to do this, like to become that. But when there is one person like fulfilling, then any other person that wish to have it is now very hot, going to be hot, friendly to now say, oh yes, even that in not learning, you are creating walls practically and supporting and making it work. If you learn and know how to do what I'm saying, there you have already job and you have a philosophy, you have a school, and then the one from whom you have studied or learned won't be hungry because he just want to have any wise person return unto him. Like today, I'm on this live and then nobody knows the sponsor for the broadcast. What do you mean the sponsor for the broadcast? I won't even talk about it. Once we are live, you know that we're paying. Yeah, so once we are live, like stream, we are paying. So that form is also a sponsor. Yes, that you wish to also a sponsor to see more. And for all you know, before you want to see something, that thing doesn't exist to be physical. Look, even the birds are giving me this time. Yeah, that which you want to have or you want to see is just you trying to say you are here to invest, to knowledge, to acknowledge, to witness, to know it, that it will be possible. You learned something else, like putting some few things, but you wouldn't know if you're investing and then it's going to work. You only have to trust that the lifeline and purpose is fulfilled. So in that case, the Lord said it won't fail. But how to even know that which is available unless somebody who has already passed through it is telling you. But it shouldn't be like book reproving book. No, what I'm doing is not in any book like that. Because now that you put it in a book, let's say in a book, because I just create and I design it and design it and compose and build it. That's what makes the news. So these are the news I want to say we've had today. Yeah, that's it. So when the IP is working, you have to see it. It's like some of the things that is look, you can have 91 here, you can have IP 1 here, you can have 10, 110, you can have 110 here, you can have 11 here. Any you can have every number we wish to talk about right now. At least you have to have it. Now let's get to this. I want us to take a look at what other, like I was just saying. See, so the art, we are the calligraphers of the work and on the mission, that we've had almost everything. That should what give us the what, benefit of the doubt. That if I have to be employed by anybody, you don't know what I can do or what I should do. I wouldn't like to do this maybe in the next. I have something else to create. So you can't say me you are forcing us to sit here and be designing for you. No, that's not a job. My job is to create. But what I create, whatever becomes available, that becomes a philosophy in the world into the world, and the world of what? Universities. But I wouldn't like that you think you employ me to be designing for you. I wouldn't like to design anybody who was dead. So I'm not the one going to design them, because those days, doing those things were problems for myself, because I don't like things of the dead, things that were dead, like to be watching the person that is dead, the picture of such things were all spirituality. You have to have a lot of challenge. And then is the most reason I tell you what I eat, except we have known it. That's what. So some of the things that we eat or live on, like, and it's my own day, my own month, prime time. So my age, the prime time. So that's why prime time. All of that names. So that's why we have prime time. So if I ever even time this product is from Asian continent. That is not in continent here, not a part here. It's dollars that made it. So that I drink this and live for the rest of it should give what? The absolute. The healing. It's not just a fan. Like to say I just drink and it's tasting good. No. The server. Yeah, we got it. We need to talk about. Like words you use, you need to study hard to know that. So this is our talk mansion, many mansions. And that in the gathering, you would have different personalities, different people, different purpose according to the law and the Lord's word. That they can be same, and even if there should be anybody word looks or nearer, they may still have what? Nothing other than being born what? Different home. It would be a coincidence to have what? Somebody look like you and you have the same purpose. So once it happens, then that's a soulmate, which you cannot say just a person that befriend you. No. So there are languages I would say you understand, so that speaking those words, like to pause and puzzle. So before you can pause, there should be a puzzle. Let's get to look straight to the millennium. Any other thing? Oh, you want to have the music fan? Already it's on. So the presenter, I don't want to make it too big. No, I just want to have yes. That's it. Not that we are giving you. You are having like the beauty. I made a beauty. So that's the generation now. So if you go to the church and you don't hear about things that the Lord predestined, because they wish to say that they may know it and have the person who is born from the millennium receive or eat with them. That which they claim in his name to return. But some of them see our flesh, they are the one judging, because the spirit of their eye is seeing something else. But a prophet and a prophetess, they are the one prophesying, or they are the one who seeing the vision that is available in the video of the Lord in the flesh. Can you? So we talk. We have also as the rain on earth. The Lord's reign is a time period set up for 1,000 generations, and it's like that. And you can have the reference from Revelation 20 as many things you want to hear. This is a time generation that we say. So to have an HD, then the creation too must be HD. That can show us the deep, deep things. Clarity that we say how many colors you can blend. How do you even do it? Yes, that's it. It's an art. That's a real beauty of somebody's heart. Even though it has to be not the heart that is pumping. Because the Lord is only calling his name by the heart through the heart because of what? The work of the heart. But the work and the art itself, that is he art, is what I'm showing. These are the things. So if you have a good heart, it means the Lord what? Had trained your heart. It won't be that somebody is just abusing the name and calling it over things that are life-giving. What do you want to know? What do you think I have designed that somebody can talk about? Whatever I design or call for, except myself, talk about it. Nobody can say. Because they can have things saying, but I'll say, no, that's not what I mean. Because I'm the only one who knows what I'll be seeing in the vision of what is live before you. So you too may see it, and then it will give you what? Knowledge about what next or what you can do. So when you see a vision, it has to open your vision. It has to inspire your vision by force to open your prophetic or your glands that have to receive the Lord. Yes. So this the AI that you book of Joshua chapter 7 verse 2 in the book, so at least you know what is AI. Call it E or IA. These are the things we need to talk about. You see, if I show you much detail of the photos that you would really love to say in their love, it's beyond that. So much it cleans and creates. Wow. I don't want to talk so much about it. Let's keep quickly. And the names on it, they are superpowers. So you have to just have a couple of times. So you don't just want to say you paid for a lecturer like entertainment, and then the Lord Himself, an artist, is before you with you. Then let me show this. Let me show this. Yeah. Let me show this. You say that's my name on it, right? That's international gift. Before I can say I have a congratulations, that person, it will be the one who wants us dead or crazy, and as we are not from those things, and they are saying the spirit in them is only to curse, destroy their good vision, and tarnish it with an image of what? Somebody's name. And we show them ourselves so that whatever name they call is just a suffering they are adding to or destroying or killing. But we have to prove that indeed, if we have known what we can do, we'll prove it. Is that right? So these are kind of things you can present to the world. That it won't be something that comes and others. Because anybody can teach others. So if I have anywhere to break any law, that should be a secret. Even being secret means that you have to be punished. Just that you don't have to say you gonna go there and then you have somebody go with you. So how somebody do or with you, that angel is the Lord that can be with you in the spirit, in the form of in your own flesh. Yet you can be doing your things as you are doing it. Because He created wealth. So that He that wed well with the angel, they are the ones He has built word. That don't have somebody condemn you several times. If you have anybody that would try to push away your vision and dreams and show you a way to that exit, then you have to go out of just say the territories or the territory of that fellow. They have nothing to offer you than you have just been told. So we are just trying to say, let's see liberty on this. Yes. Maybe you can look at the face and you speak. Not maybe say picture. The photo that I showed. The best of an angel is the best woman, is the best male, is the best whatever. However, it's a special birth. That's why you want to see the woman or the man at the same time. But try just show you. So carrying the best, being the woman at the same time, the man or whatever. That's an angel working. That when we see women, then we transform into women, then we begin to have healing. Because if that thing is not existing, the healing will be different kind. Be as much as it has been what? Reserved. So what are we showing? Our designs create almost everything that we have to talk about in the world. You see this ER. What is AI? That's AI plus A, myself. And that is virgin. Be that person. Be the virgin. So that you know what you need to pay and what you need to give. That when you are investing, you know the life that you may reap later. I have a lot of things that when you go on YouTube, you're going to find that all my art and creation and base is what they are also creating with other cars, vibe machines, so much. If I take you through that right, That we've been talking about sequel. So sequel in the stock, and we made it. There are a lot of things, a lot more. And the music has been a favorite. So to say you are saying music, the museum, you go to that place. The same word is for museum. So that the museum, as we have, look, crew, one crew, one C, one crew. That made this. You can see the kind you will love to part it. The part why to say part of why. It means you are saying that you're part of the tree, like you want to enjoy and being at the base. That's the base. So that when the sound system is giving you their very excellent notes and melodies, wow, then you have to love to say, yeah, life, musical beat. Because whatever counts for spirit, the spirit that giveth what profit to the flesh was being spirit. Yeah. Time consciously and time unconsciously. Either of this time is what? What makes known the next few times and hours to say you mark or you delete. That is time. You watch or you close your eyes. That is also with time. So the lyrics sing so much the reality. We're going to end this place and begin yet another session. So if we have somebody say that he, the Lord that created things, would by himself or would X himself show his own true works. Look at this section where I need to have these logs and wood, whatever. Look, that are packed or arranged that you saw in the most beauty that I show you, the intelligence. This made the C code and the S2 and then X2 C code. And making power. So angel of palms or angel with the palms, it means it works. That when you work, you will find something. That you can the best of the fruit of the Lord and Lord. Now let's show this building. We are talking about this one when we build it, also just with a night like this. So this you have different one and having the color. Look at everywhere it has. There, I hope you can trust where this color is. So these colors are showing you the kind of people in the kind of heavens, and these ones, all this, and we want to show that if the time or the system permits, because I just have to show this section. So through the windows and many windows and many gates, that leads to what? The heaven, the path that leads to life. Let's watch that. What do you want to see on this channel that the Lord will make available? So our word in knowledge and spirit should be the life we live, the purpose, birth. Don't fulfill somebody's purpose, living your purpose. Because when you see yourself fulfilling your purpose, it will be an answer to another person also fulfilling. But if you don't know and you become that person who should be working for somebody before you getting paid, then know that is your time. Your time that should be used in learning and obeying the rule is this you claim you have to eat. And then you've served what? Yourself to that person. So be cautious also that you won't what? You won't be that person. They will take all the time you need to serve the Lord with out of it. Because some of them end up what? Working until 65 years. How are you going to tend to work the things of the youth when you are 65 years? There you have to take note. So if the Lord really have what arranged for such beauty, can you see the art and the music, the posture, and then the rehearsal and rehab? Almost everything is a different level. You're having it on a very different level. Yes, on a very high class. That is, you have knowledge about you say that is a spirit. That when you say those things just like that, you have a challenge. That challenge, you alone, or somebody you want to share with. That challenge. So I created. I have my own TV. If I stand, I'm the same person you advertise talk about the news. Yeah. So the most beauty is this, the art and estate. That's it. We have a lot to do. But I just want to manage a little and manage continuously because I can be shouting over my voice and things. Let's see if I have to do this. Well, that's all right. So, I told you that I have many things to show. Because I create every second something. And I love to have myself in the best place I've created. So that if I don't create, why do you think I should be around you? Let's say that if you want to have me be around you, what do? I have to entertain you. I have to do things to inspire you, the vision. I have to show your own vision. So that the very day you see myself create and beast something there, yes, that thing's around, we have to get rid of it. Or we have to learn why that thing. Because you will know that I'm the one just making it beautifully. Then suddenly something changed. Yes. Something must change because of this. Watch here. Because there is financial mission. That's another level of what we're talking about. These are supernatural. The world before you, to you. The new world you have never been with, yet we have been with you all this life. That we wish that you won't fall, that you won't do anything against the law, that is a virgin. So if you are keeping the law virgin, you'll be a virgin. If you are obedient to the law, you will never fall to say that I jump over this man to that man. There is not even one man for you than the Lord himself. So that when you find the Lord himself, he will be showing you things that are real. And beauty, that is what pleasing to the eye, that is a miracle that you are seeing. Seeing those things will now make you what? Content, satisfied with him, being with you. That you have learned your way to live alone or to be independent, so that you are able to create something, to earn something, or you are able to live a life the whole day, or how long it takes you to feed yourself. So it won't be by force that the stomach had always needed what? That there's meat in it, this and that is the reason probably you want to what? You want to defile it. And that would be nice. That would be nice. Let's get to this place quickly. Yeah, they are showing things. You see, there's a loud and clear TV. So whilst they are live, I'm also live. So they are live, and I'm also watching them live with my camera that is bigger than the camera they use. Do you understand what I'm saying? We got many cameras. Yeah, that's the intelligence that you may be using a device by somebody, and then you are what? Streaming. The person is also watching what you are watching. The person have most of the right encryption that they may watch what you are watching. That's why sometimes they say be careful, so that some of the things you know where you keep it, the rule that you won't be naked. You don't have to be naked to that level, so that it won't. You see that now that you are hearing the point, so that you won't be naked to draw someone's what knowledge to why they may be touching you at a point you don't have to. Because sometimes you have to be reserved and knowing that the rule that the Lord said is what? That he is with you already. And you should know him, the Lord. So that if you are watching, somebody is watching you. That we should know our angels and ourselves. So I'm the one what? Watching live what you're also watching live. So you are also what? Making known to the Lord live, and then somebody also what? Receiving it. But that to talk about it, I only have what? A word. You see that the copy of this person, his copyright law should be this. That if not for this moment that it is happening now, and I'm also taking it now, if you go and show copyright issue somewhere, and then you don't know this copyright law, you. But once it's happening right now, and I'm also doing it right now, there's no time difference. So we are also doing it at the same time. That he is taking it from what this point, like I was showing you, that if I am the one standing just like what you are saying, I want to show you what we are watching with this. You see this section here, where the comment is, this side, and you see that I'm also here. These columns here, or the field here, I hope you can see that clearly. So as I sit here and watch you, they are getting quickened, they are getting healed. Yeah, so I can be with them as I'm always with them, but there's a way I also visit again, which is different. That I can be talking to them and they'll be talking to us, yes, in the live. That we may find a healing, the prophetic, and the great meditation. Because the Lord knows the most suffering. Yes, you say they're giving a hand. That is it. Yeah. So the hand that they give show my AIIVVI. That is the hand. So it can be reading on the house of somebody than myself, carrying the truth to where we need it. And it's good we see ourselves dressed like this and what? Enjoy the part that the Lord make available. When He, the Lord, is a part of it. Because after the war, we have a time like this to what? To release ourselves from such anxiety and many other things. So these are purposes for healing that you may even know why I can get off my work and then jump onto the place. Because what they are doing there concerns also what? Myself. It's a part of the purpose. When we talk of art, when we talk of what? Music, when we talk of lyrics, yes. When we talk of just what have you, that you should know we were showing the best that you can afford. That if I'm a virgin, you have to be a virgin. That if I'm teaching this, you have to have the knowledge being guided to create. You have to have the capability of what? Receiving and creating, yes. And today we were showing also my food. So they are showing the food. So the cameraman is also very intelligent doing it. Yes. For indeed, he said what? It's loud and clear. When they know that the name had to be created just recently because of what? The things that I do and how the sound even is fixed. So that's a refix and new creation. And then at the, we told you that the art, when you look at the things here, it's never happened the way you are seeing it. Yeah, look at this, the gathering. It's never happened really like this. As you see it right there. It is a very new world and new experience you are having. Yeah. So I have to delve a quick one. So we're talking about what? That you won't be naked. So that it won't also cause another problem. Because this is not where you have to be naked. That the home that I show here. Yeah. So we've been checking. So whatever doesn't please the Lord, anything that has to come with what? Troubling, that thing must be what? Kicked out. But that once is not affecting the rule of the Spirit that is for healing, there we leave it, and every one of them, or everyone for himself, being what? Independent. However, knowing who you're working with, like in the presence, you are with what? The Lord. And their act and music and lyrics. That the music and lyrics is a voice and situation the Lord, it is a prophetic. So if you understand it well and do listen well and do the doing of the Lord, it will inspire and train you on the very what? Mission and purpose the Lord created you. It won't be when you go to church. It is where we meet you suddenly, and then you are hearing what you have to hear. So if we can say we go out on street, but I'm home. Wow, but the cameras are on street working. So I'm also home, and then we are presenting to you because music. Let's also look at my music. Like let's look at it closely and maybe. So we are going to leave off this place. I wanted to show some things in, but I won't do that now. We have to what? We have to show something else. Let's see what's going on. So let's open. So I can open. Let's do this. Saving. So when you see saving, only who we must save that we save. Everybody is ready to be saved. Only those who find saving as a vowel, key, or something. Let's open. I want to open new projects. So these are all projects. So the musical career, whatever, is a project. That's why it's called the PRO. So I'm projecting my project, like my programs or agenda, whatever. That's a project. So I'm projecting it. What do you mean projecting? I'm making known to you. So what they are also what? Watching over there, I'm also projecting it whilst in the way the word projection. So the PRO there is public relation officer. So the one who has gone out there on street or at a session where the music or the entertainment level. So don't just regard it as entertainment. Because when I show you the meaning of entertainment, means you enter in union with what? Purpose. So that purpose should lead and guide you through. So that you have somebody who would breach your law. You know, when I come, they really have to be showing the women because they are the ones so much that I'm healing right now. Yes. So let me even open this. I was trying to open something. Let's see if I can do that. Our screen, are you off? So we are in TV and video and many screen showing at the same time. That's how we present to the Lord. So that whatsoever that I receive or that I welcome that is approved of in healing, that is what have nothing to break the law. Because that's the only way you can say the Lord watched with his own clean light and eye, and the spirit of purity with his virgin, as the sun in the heavens shone it, and the moon was here, or the white stone being here uprightly. Wow, you have to know that indeed it is. That if we have built this here, wherever it is found, there was a moonlight or white stone. So that the sun and the moon, they were my Hot 4 Pro Infinite, and then Hot 10, next level. The Hot 4 was a gold campaign, and then the Hot 10 being moonlight blue jade. And that was really, like, you are seeing all the colors also here. Yeah, the colors are showing here. Whatever makes up that also is here. Watch carefully. So I need to open. If I want to open, that will be come on. So I'm trying to open. Let's say, what are we opening? We have this one here. This one here. Yeah, this one is here, but let's see if that can open right immediately. Yes, because we need to take a look at other things to be on the channel. If you need that the Lord guide or lead, you have to get prepared and be ready for what? His guidance. For the Lord can't teach you when you are disobedient to him. No. He will destroy you. That's why only those who make are the only ones who the Lord says, no matter what such a person do, he, the Lord, had given already the rule. The rule is what is keeping what I'm doing. That you know that I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, I'm just doing the right thing. So I don't have to have any copyright law issue with satellite. I'm the one having a big satellite, watching the one at least bringing to his channel is what you see there. Oh, is it open? Wow, what? But that's not what we needed to open. It's open, but that's not what we want to open. We are open already. So to this, we are going to go for a different dimension. Go search for it. So we're going to go search for it. Yeah, that's it. So I want to see a couple of them. You say we have many. We're just about. Let me show you the one that I was building just a couple of seconds ago. Like, what was that? Where was it? This one here, this one here. So let's look at this. Yeah. So let's open this and see. Hoping that you get through. So I can only certify and approve of what is approved according to the Spirit. Because there are things about the constitution of the land. However, the constitution is also a part of it written to check, to cross and check an individual personality. So here, this is where you are. Like this one. You say this. This is a that I made so that you understand the purpose for being here and the gathering. These are a whole lot of things you can find here. And you kind watch the kind of building we have. This departmental to one place like this. How we get it? So that this feed every occasion. Do you follow that? So this particular one just really show us where it should be and why it should be built the way it is. Because you must have a great place. How great or Or Peter. Okay. So when you watch carefully, closely, you would have noticed a lot of things that you are in the yard like this and having what this also. So it's like it's just recently that we built it, but you also being in that place. It's like yes, that's a project. That's a project that if the Lord truly build or have an element of His building, uh, connected with you, whatsoever thing that you're doing, once it connects with Him, the Lord will definitely come and watch. Like He will be with you, like He wished to be, like that. It's a spirit. Our generation is the generation that have proven to what to be conscious to know what is happening, and we've made it, and we made the Lord proud, and as proud as you are in Him, because you can trust that Lord, I'm only going out based on your word. So lead me, Lord, that anything that will be out of defilement, that I'll be far from it. Far from it. If you, the Lord, permit my generation of falling, save my spirit, my soul, and the flesh that also honor you, maybe you will get rid of it from the hands of the wicked. Then the Lord will only watch how things are going to work with this spirit or word. Do we not see it? Or did I not tell you why this does it multi-purpose? So this is a multi-purpose world. So we've had a lot of things happening as you look at it in the most beauty. Just watch carefully. What else you want around this than just seeing the odd occasion? Watch carefully. There are a lot we have to look break up from, which is what? The art that is not found in his book. Let's open up another thing. I was just building something. Let's find out if we can get it. So in the Lord, you have to have the trust that it will lead you wherever He calls for it. Well. Maybe this one. What? Let's open to this one to and find if there's real as it is. So I have to say, in order to say I may present, I have this to present truly. That's what I say. You don't expect it. Because the Lord said, indeed, if He had word something, that would not fail. It cannot disgrace you or shame you. Yeah, it shouldn't be that way. Because if you call for Him or on Him and He didn't come, then in trouble, it is, you want to say, you found trouble. So we were building this. Look at that. That's showing this area like this. Before I've come to what? Build that one to new. This is what I was working on. Even in the night, I was working on this. And then I have to just say, I made just a little update on something. Then the news was to build another thing. That's what I wanted to say. No, let me just look at another form of building. And I did that one, like to that level. Yes. So I'm here to what? Like I have a lot to do about this one. You know, it's a whole lot of. Yeah, you want to look inside? Maybe. Let's see if we can look inside this. Or first of all, let's see. Wow. You see that the roof will show you colors and color choices. You don't want to say that you love this color if you don't know the meaning. Yes. So this is what I'm working on. So I'm developing the estate in this very field. Yes. I am just to do this one here. I see somebody trying to speak on, but I will say that. Don't worry. My slangs will be as reserved as I'm even selecting words because I'm multitasking right now. I'm doing a lot of things right here. Hold it. What? Man. What's happening? They are even giving more works to this. I don't want it to keep a rule that will be delaying us. Even though it's not delaying, I don't know if you want to be showing it too much as spending time on. Because some of you just have to make sure you get a state of the art. What do you do to earn those things? When you earn L, L will lead to this. As you start with the same as 7. So for 7 generation, when you start well, or when you are born service to people, which is the Lord's purpose, when you are fulfilling the Lord's purpose, it becomes service to what? His best people, which is the Lord himself and yourself. That the best requirement is when you see people falling or failing and you want to offer them a great service. That doesn't make you a slave because you are the one with the skill. So working for someone can't make you a slave. But if anybody try to override or slave, you gotta go. If not, they will break the relationship that you have with the Spirit of the Lord. Because that will frustrate the art in you, which the Lord can be under instruction of somebody teaching him. As what I'm doing, nobody can teach better than myself. I build it physically, work in the company physically, and then I come to the level now that I'm building them to see. Know that I'm not the one that kind of say, you won't give us this food or money. It's my project. You see, if I had to make a pub and street, with all that we want to say minus everything that doesn't work for us. Oh, what are we? Well, even this one is enough. It's enough. Just enough to say. Hey, what is going on? Look, they say, well, we got premium membership holiday giving 40% off like this. So they said, get it now. Wow. So they are advertising colors. Beautiful place. You see that? Yes. What did you observe here? The colors that we have here, those colors are all the things they have blend here. That is also working here. So due to our going and coming, they have also had to have it. Look, who is introducing that? Do you not see all the colors here? All the colors that we have here. You are seeing most of them here. Yeah. So let's go take a look at this. So, like I've mentioned, my cameras go out region based and then town, community. Yes. So in this very understanding, like on the beach, on street, stadium, marketplaces, on high streets, that I show you people. So some of them, it doesn't mean I know them. But that is what, for public purposes. Somebody may be watching. As if nobody's watching. That the cameraman is the only one watching. But who would know what is happening? Somebody must also watch. So that will be another spirit that will lead what? That will lead a mission and then ministries. Be on the guard and watching you. That you can't fake it, that you can fail. World right greatest. So when you begin to feel any suffering, the Lord will be with you. Like, just have to know. So I've always been what? That person, I've lived on the spirit to the level, and I was surprised get myself to the path where nobody could turn me on, where nobody could what? To lead than their home. And we made it. And my search for these things to make it happen was no knowledge anyway given to us. Even if there was a need to buy any book, it was in dollars those days. I couldn't make any purchase. If I had to buy anything or learn anything, nobody had to teach the best that we can. But even nobody can teach us for us to understand unless understanding itself comes and then it grabs the work and it will now give understanding to you. Let's say, or to automatically create, and then you see what they were saying that they couldn't create, which have led to what? Lack of knowledge. Beautifully. So a lot of things happening. So let's say that I didn't go out like they want to say physically. I'm home showing what they are also showing. Like I'm live showing and they are also what? Live showing something. So whether I go out there or not, we have to learn to know how we can keep ourselves home. Home in the sense that what is going on out there, once you are a holy person, you know that it will be fun to be there, but have it at home, then there's no way you need to go there. That is when you understand spiritual things. It will be like that. Somebody's suffering a little. Yeah, somebody's suffering. So my radio, or let me show this. My sunflower, how far we've gone with what? Radio. So radio truly came and radio had dealt with issues well, which I created by myself to say the name and the meaning. Let's get it. Now you see the true sunflower that works. So where we have many windows open, it's like which of the television channel do you want to watch? This, or which one? Like that's what makes you see what? Multiple channels. So that's it. Like you see where we have this. You see this spot, this area. You see that you are in a place like this today. But I've created the things in advance and it's already what you are feeling or seeing there right there. You see that even when I code it 727, even today is the same thing. Something that I've done a long time. Look, today is 20, let's say 25th in the previous hours. So that is what 7 and then 2 and then 7. Yes. So these things I put it somewhere today that we even be talking about it. But this creation I've done it long time. But you see that it has come to what? The level today that once I see it, I know it. So once I got or grab it, I know exactly what it has to be. So you are seeing the music and the radio and the entertainment is on virtually. You are with it virtually and watching virtually. So this is what we are looking at as it should be. Yeah, it should be. That the Lord sourcing for a great need. What do you want to see? Look. Yes, we got it. So these are one of the old pictures, long time. But let me show you food. Yes, these very old pictures that I took many years, like 18 years ago picture. Yeah, this more. Yeah, probably 18 years. Maybe, if not 18, should be like 15 years. Then you watch, look at the street and the high mountains, the wall. That's a Jerusalem wall. Yeah. There we have it. And then I went on expedition. All this, is Castle Cape Coast. So as you see people like I'm watching YouTube, so we are saying our cameras at least, we should be able to do these things so that nothing really affect our great going and coming. So as we have to have this building, is in Nkonya there. It has been built already. Yeah, it's one of our family homes somewhere. Like in my Bequim family home. Yeah, that doesn't mean you understand things when we are talking about it. And the vehicle or the business that hold it here. What I design, what I draw, what I create, what I invent. So this is the look, you see this? That very building I show you there. There's so much that I have to do with this. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a special place that if it should be open like this until this special move, what a wow. Do you see it? Yeah. So for colors to be very beautiful before you have to really do a lot. That's all right. And watch it. Watch this one. They are loading because they are going to show you high resolution because it's HDI. You see that, right? You see the sequel. How I created a sequel, and it stand erect also what with myself, between the greatest news and such places we've worked, and seeing how we grab things when we train and the height we put on, and the word creation. Today we talk about it, and the cropping designs. What else? What else? What else? What else are we going to talk about? So, my works must really tell that you have to have clarity with no pawns, no makeup. So when you put on makeup, make sure you do it well for healing purpose. Sometimes your face must be in the heat, yeah, due to certain conditions that you are prone to. But don't abuse it. Yes, don't abuse it. I have every reason to show that my face has always been what? What I'm saying. That I don't do. I know that I don't have anything to talk about makeup. My face has to be, or my brain is being. So get us troubles. So any rope that is what drawing us into suffering, we omit ourselves from being that accessible. Anybody calling, we take ourselves out of view. We can't call too much of this so that it won't cause problem here. So keep this side, and I have to say we are to talk about it a lot. So if I show you this size, it means you are getting too much. Because if I'm really showing this, the size is everything is on the channel, but you have to know what they're doing. That you can't just have any good like this anyway. This we see it where it's important. You see that there's colors, their mission, working. Colors in reality working. That's a very beautiful color. Let's look into the colors here. You see how smooth it is when I keep going. So we can have this to maximize size printing. Only the sport like this you are watching. So here. So we have no intention for destroying our good news. Lord of my thoughts, the living authority, where the greatest powerful light, the Lord that take the authority. So we will be talking about this. Let's see this. Let me play it through. I really work so much in every place when the Bible mentions or any kingdom talks about. I worked and I worked. Even this probably won't work now. But where I am, okay, it will come because, oh what? Yeah, it will come. How you can use applications that are available also to what? To work out things. This man turned his spiritual visions into futuristic vehicle design. So you realize that I do draw these things. Everything that I have in the stock is for healing. Sylvester on YouTube. He doesn't just preach. Using his Infobot 4 Pro, he transforms mind revelations into concepts from another dimension. Inspired art becomes blueprints from God's OT region. He fuses ancient wisdom with cutting ideas, prophecy made tangible. Yeah. Yeah, it's game over. We'll be closing now. You know, there's one thing I wanted to know. If you meet an angel or somebody with an authority, you'll be quickened to dressing well or doing your thing well. Look, even I was just looking at what telling you this. Why they have to show you what? This location. You see the building? This is what? It's just supposed to be what? Why everything is in the place like this? It means that whatever the Lord built, that hold the superpower or the great support for making something or hosting it. Yes. It looks like are they live? Let's see. Live. We're trying to get something. Yeah. So they have closed. It looks like they have closed, but I'm live continuously. Or what is it? It looks like that. Yeah, they've closed. So they've closed. So I was just saying it, like some of the things. Okay, so that you will know that I came here watching. Oh, what? Yeah, that's live complaint. So they are saying that because they've closed this column, we have two types of the chat for public chat. One is when they are live, when they are on live broadcast, you can chat. But when the session exists or ends there, you have to wait till they open another what offline chat public place. So there we have it. Let's end over here. I want to take a little break. Even myself. Yes, I want to take a break.